So as a seventh grade English teacher in Florida, I was told outright by my district, do not teach punctuation, do not teach grammar, don't teach parts of speech, don't teach sentence structure, because they're not going to get tested on it. The foundations of the English language, I was told not to teach. In fact, if I was teaching them, I technically could get in trouble because I was supposed to be using some random program to help the kids read better, even though this was an English class, read better, but it didn't teach them how to navigate English. It only taught them a new strategy with like random acronyms and all this stuff on how to read a paragraph, as opposed to what are you looking for? What are the function of the words in the sentences? How do you navigate words you don't know? How do you figure things out? All that stuff, I wasn't allowed to teach any of it.
So there's a former teacher who's admitting that he obviously got the job, the English teaching job, to teach English, and he was prohibited from teaching. That should be enough to set every parent. I don't want anyone to be enraged, but I feel like every parent should be activated to, recognize a problem, when we see it. And this is not to condemn parents. It's certainly not to condemn students and kids, because kids should be the most protected class in our society. But I will say that when you hear a teacher say that they are not allowed or prohibited from teaching basic sentence structure, grammar, punctuation, parts of speech, if you hear teachers say that, it should sort of activate that, that sense in you and in me that says, if the teacher isn't even allowed to do his job, then what is he actually doing? And who is commissioning him to do that? And why are they commissioning him not to teach? And why? And as you begin to ask questions, because there's no harm in asking questions, you'll find that what you're looking at is a man-made system. It's a rigged system. It's a business model, and it's intentionally designed to keep the children from being educated. And there are lots of reasons for that too, which I won't explain here, because I don't want this video to get shadow banned, but I would encourage you to do research. And if you still have children in public schools, test them. Make sure that they can read. Make sure that they can comprehend. Make sure that they can, write. Make sure that they can spell. These are very important foundational elements of the English language that we should not have lost with a generation.